This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to pass. It's Aller. He's running out of time here. Grabbed by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
And now from the pistol formation. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Penn. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Back to throw again. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out in the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
The Nittany Lions are going to keep this drive rolling. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
That ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
So second down after the incompletion. To the air, it's Aller. Looks to the left, pass caught. Point to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Great connection there for 6 points. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone. He'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Bringing pressure. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ducks.
That's just great execution by this offense. The quarterback needs time on that post route. And I'm impressed by this receiver. I didn't know if he'd be able to get clear on that post, but he does. Lined up on the right side. Quarterback and he have worked on this all week to be able to find that route and that timing. This time they hit it for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. To throw, it's Eller. The receiver grabs it. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball. The whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Benson. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Again, makes it second and medium. That's a big hit at the end, but a fresh set of downs.
Nice job here by this back, picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Eichler James, throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was.
Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on the second.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The sack on first down, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Moore. Defense is coming after him. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They miss this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. The pocket breaking down. They trap him for a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, we're going to throw it again. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Dropping back, it's Aller. With the catch, it's Ross. Here he goes. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 34. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver makes the catch. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They come come to the line on third down, try to keep this drive going. And the defense get a stop here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. Fourth down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to throw. It's Allen. Finds an open target on the left side. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts. If the offense comes back with a counter play, if you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down is past the lines of game.
I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
And the Nittany Lions come to the line with 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense really clicking. Methodical but effective. They're probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to scramble. He's in the clear. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. My question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimated.
He'll take a deep shot here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Boom. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great way to set up his offense here.
Cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Aller. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
There's the handoff. Hooks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense once again driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The first play of the drive now, 25. First down, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Moore. Caught by the receiver. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. It's not the way you want to start. First down and 20 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. They capped the drive with 6 points.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Aller. Zips it down the middle. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up.
He's looking deep here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Caught behind the line. It's Hughes. He's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Tries the right with a quick throw. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
They test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz when that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
First down here for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Aller. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looking right, this one caught. Finding space at the 20. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. And that completion puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Touchdown, Penn State. Strong game by this quarterback. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in the line. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
It's Moore. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and short. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Takes a deep shot down the middle. An outfield shot is incomplete. Picks up third down.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect it to his receiver downfield.
He's got room to run. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive.
And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The pass rush closing in. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Grab behind the line. It's Hughes. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's fourth down.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Well, the offense failed earlier in a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. Dropping back. It's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. That's great coverage on fourth down, and the defense will take over.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
The senior calls his own number, picks up the 1st down.
What I love here with the quarterback is he knew exactly where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
The Nittany Lions looking to cash in the red zone. Hand off to the right side. Not much on that play, brought down short.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Penn State 35, Oregon 14.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Oh, that's exactly what you don't want to do as a running back here in the 4th quarter. Working with the lead, it's all about eating up that clock and keeping the ball on the ground, which they tried to do. But now he stops the clock by going out of bounds.
Back to pass. It's Allen. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
14.
This one will be fair caught. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down. And he'll set up to throw. And looking for a big play here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but that's an